Kansas City, a very attack-minded group. How do you kind of slow down their attack?
I mean, I think it'll be a little bit different them being on the road. They played a little bit conservative in a few of their road games, so we're going to have to see how they come out. But we played really well against Vancouver, and they were a very attack-minded team as well. So we're going to take what we learned there and the ways we played there successfully, and then we're going to try and implement that into the game this weekend.
You're coming off of that game on Wednesday, then having to travel up here. How do you guys take advantage of that short week for them?
Yeah, it's going to be tough. Luckily for them, their game got postponed over the weekend, so it's not 3 games in 8 days for them, so it shouldn't be too bad. Everyone's pretty fit in this league, so we're going to try and take advantage of it if we can. Just try and get them to run, make them move instead of us, and then we'll go from there.
You mentioned Vancouver, Columbus before that, and obviously there's a string of attacking teams here that want to push the pace and stuff like that. What's it been like for you sort of blending in with the guys back there under this kind of pressure, and you're going to see another one this week?
Yeah, it's been good. It's the best way to learn is to, go against these teams that are very attack-minded. You see a lot of things and, the things that don't go as well as you wanted to. Like in Columbus, we were able to learn on it, and we took what we learned and we, put it into our game plan against Vancouver, and it seemed to work pretty well. So, again, we're just going to go off that win and hopefully carry this momentum into this weekend.
You started the last time we played them last season to open the season. Anything you can remember from that match that you can kind of bring to Saturday?
They're a good team. They're a good passing team. They've got a very, set identity. So that'll be good. They do have a few guys on injury, so again, we'll have to see with what type of team they bring out. But it was a really good game, hard-fought game. Came down to the very end, so it's going to be a tough challenge, and we're up for the task.
Yeah, can you guys kind of exploit the fact that they're working with guys who aren't necessarily as familiar as they normally would be?
Yeah, that'll definitely be something that we try and take advantage of. Every team's got depth, so it's just going to be a question of how good their chemistry is with one another. They looked really good yesterday against New England, so I don't think that's too much of a problem. So again, we're just going to see what they come out with, and we're going to go from there.
You mentioned their set identity. How would you sort of characterize that?
They play similar to Columbus. They like to get their outside backs high. They've got Fellhaber in the middle who likes to run the show. They got really good guys on the wing. They like to get crosses in. They like to pass, move the ball, press pretty high. So it's similar to the last 2 games we've played, and it's the type of attack-minded identity that they come out with. So it's nothing new, but again, we have to be prepared.
It's nice to have a home match finally after being on the road for so long.
Yeah, it's nice. 3 in 8 days is going to be tough, but the good thing is they're all at home, so it's nice to be back in front of our fans. Traveling sport's been amazing, but when you get 40,000 on your side, it's much better.
Would you say this is the toughest month for you guys out of the whole season, given the 3 tough road matches and then the 3 games in 8 days here at home?
Yeah, I'd say it's a pretty difficult stretch right here, but we've got really good depth on this team, and everyone's working hard, so I don't think it's going to be something too hard.